Hello, good afternoon, everyone. A very warm welcome to today's webinar on the Growth Playbook Winning with Google Video Ads. In the fast paced world of digital marketing, video has emerged as the most powerful medium to capture attention, engage audience, and drive measurable results. Today's session is designed to give you a structured playbook on how to make the most of Google Video Ads and turn ad spend into real business growth. We are delighted to have Mr. Jatin with us today. Thank you, Mr. Jatin, for joining us on this platform of Education Nest for this webinar, exciting webinar. I welcome you on behalf of my whole team of Education Nest to this platform.
Hi, Ayushi.
Hello. So before we move ahead, I would like to give my lovely audience a small brief intro about you. So before moving ahead, audience, I would like you to introduce you to Mr. Jatin. Mr. Jatin Ujjainwal is a lead trainer at WNS and a dynamic professional in the digital marketing space. With over 6 years of direct experience on Google projects, Jatin has developed deep expertise in building strategies that convert ad spend into measurable profit. As both a learning and development expert and a digital marketing strategist, he has empowered businesses and professionals alike to navigate the complexities of PPC campaigns, optimize performance, and achieve sustainable growth. In this session, Jatin will share first hand actionable strategies drawn from his rich experience, offering a practical playbook to help you take control of your PPC efforts and unlock the true potential of Google Video Ads. Thank you, Jatin, for joining us today on this session. And I understand and know that you have a lot to share with my audiences today about the Google Video Ads. So I welcome you again and now hand over the session to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Ayushi, for the same. Just give me one quick second.
Audiences, this session will be here for 1 hour. You can drop your questions in the live chat, which will be taken by Mr. Jatin at the end of this session. Your PPT is clearly visible to me and to my audiences as well. You can start the session.
All right. Thank you so much. So, hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today. Uh, Thank you so much, Ayushi, for the introduction. So, just a quick thing. As you know, my name is Jatin. I have been working in digital marketing for over 6 years, and I have managed working with multiple Google Ads campaign, Facebook, and multiple industries as well. So, today, I want you to take you through a growth playbook. So when we talk about a growth playbook, basically it's a step-by-step game plan that we're gonna talk today. So when we talk about step-by-step things, so that includes a lot of things, including that what we are doing, how we are doing, and how we can accomplish the success. So these are the all things that we're gonna talk today. And today we will be talking about how the Google video ads can help you to win the success. So that will be the major agenda for today. So just a quick heads up, you can simply think that this session is a friendly guide for you, just for you to understand that how things work in video ads and a lot more and how you can make a success out of it. Now, just a quick thing, there is a possibility you might have thought that how the big brands do get a lot of interaction. How do they get a lot of interaction, a lot of people visiting to their websites and viewing their ads and everything? How or what is the extra thing they are doing? So for knowing that, this is the session for you. If you have all these questions, this session going to help you understand that how these things work, what are the best practices, how you can target people, how you can simply go ahead and measure the ROI as well, that is a return on investment. So yeah, this is all we're going to talk today. So let's simply go ahead and break it down into simple steps. We'll have some case study also, and I'll be sharing some practical tips with you from which you can start using today itself. So let's move to the first thing. So today, we will be talking about why video ads, basically understanding why video ads, why not normal textual ads. What is the power of video? We're going to talk about we're going to talk a little about the human psychology also. Then the next thing that we have is understanding the growth playbook framework. So we have a proper framework for understanding how this particular session gonna help you out. So we have a proper framework. We're gonna talk about the same. Then we're gonna talk about the Google video ads. What are the different kind of video ads that you can create? Because there are different formats for all the different marketing objectives. So that is something that's going to help you a lot. Now, after that, my favorite topic, that is matching ads to the funnel. Understanding that which ad need to be placed at what point of time to which customer or to which customers. We're going to talk about that also. Then again, the another thing, that is secret of great video ads, how you can make the video ads more successful. There are a few things that we're going to talk about the same. Another thing, that is targeting. So we're going to talk about targeting, how we can do the targeting, whom to show the ads, when to show the ads, and everything. After that, we're going to talk about the measurement. When I say we're going to talk about measurement, measurement is more about understanding that, okay, I have done a lot of things in my video ads. I have created a very nice video ads. I'm spending a good budget on the same. But how will I go ahead and measure that? That is it giving me the return of investment or not? So that is something we're going to talk about. And at the end, we will have a Q&A where whatever questions that you have, I'll be really happy to answer those questions. So let's start the session today. So starting with the first thing. So let's start with the big question that we have. Why uh, Google video ads? Why there is a need of Google video ads? Why do we show, why would we go ahead and create video ads? Because we already have multiple textual ads. So why there's a need of video ads? So well, first, understand this thing that YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world after Google search engine. So when we say second largest search engine, that means every third or fourth person on this planet is using YouTube. So there is a huge reach. If I talk about numbers, so we can simply say uh, there are more than 2 billion active users every month in YouTube. So again, that's a huge reach. So if I want my ads, if I want my brand to be successful, I would like to show my ads on a platform where the reach is higher. So that is the first thing, that why we should go for Google video ads. It's very simple. You can simply understand that every one of the fourth person on this planet is using YouTube. So yeah, this is a big platform where you can simply go ahead and increase the reach for your brand. Now, here is the fun part. If we talk about fun part, so there is something we have observed. There's a data that from which we have observed that 7 out of 10 people says that they bought a particular product after they saw it on YouTube. So this is very common. Now, even if I talk about myself also, so we do compare things, and the first thing that we are that the first thing that comes in our mind for comparison, we simply go to YouTube and compare that. If even if I want to buy a particular phone, I can simply go. There are multiple videos on. We can simply go to YouTube and simply compare the phones or anything that you're buying. So that is another thing. Now, last but not the least, why videos are so powerful, and it's more powerful than the textual ads. So as I told you, that we'll be talking about some human psychology also. So yes, so as we know that humans are visual creatures. When I say visual creatures, that means that we remember things that moves, like a moving image or a sound. So we remember those things. So that is the reason we say that videos are more powerful than the text ad, because people remember things when they see it moving or they hear a sound. They do remember that instead of normal textual ads. So yeah, that is the another thing we can say, that why video ads are important, or why a particular advertiser should go for a Google video ads. So these are a few benefits of running your ads on Google videos. Now, coming to the next thing, that is, one second. Wait. The important part, the growth playbook formula. When we talk about the growth playbook formula, so here is a plan basically that we're gonna follow. So just like sports that if even if we are playing a particular sport, even if like a cricket or any sports that you play, right? So we can't win it without a strategy. So when we talk about a growth playbook formula of framework, basically it's a strategy that we gonna follow to understand that how video ads work and what all things need to be done at a right time so that we can see the success. So This playbook has 4 steps. First one is capture attention. So that means capture attention simply, and it's not only capturing the attention, it's more of like capturing the attention fast. Because we have video ads which are very quick or very small ads, so we need to make sure that video ads that we are running, that should be more catchy, should have more content, or should have more content in the beginning, so that people don't skip it. They simply go for it and see the entire and understand the brand, understand the value of brands and everything. So the first point over here that is in your growth playbook framework is capture attentions, basically capturing the attention fast. Second one is drive consideration. When I talk about drive consideration, that is get them think about your product, show them the values that they start thinking about your product. Over here I have a very quick or very layman's example that I have, that I even use with my batches also. So like if you think before 10 years, we had a brand named Sunsilk. That's a shampoo brand, right? So uh, we had only limited brands at that particular time, but then there were multiple brands that come into the picture, and they started showing the values that even that if you go with for product A, these are the values that will be added. If you want to go with product B, these are the values that want to add it. So people started considering them, that there is a possibility the product that I'm using right now, I can simply go ahead and switch the product and I can get better benefits. So this is drive consideration, basically making customers think about your product. Once they start thinking, our half of the work is done. Once they start thinking about the product, that okay, this is a new product in the market and we should go ahead and think about it, check about it, and see how the performance is, how the things are. So half of our work is done. The next or the third point that we have is convert and retarget. Now once my ads are making customers think about my product, what is the next step that I should do? That is convert them, basically turn them into the buyers and bring people back who didn't buy. Simply, there are two kind of people. Either one person saw my ad and converted, would simply go ahead and buy the product, or there's another person who saw my ad and didn't buy. So what my work is now to convert the people from a particular view to a buy, or and convert those people also who didn't buy, so showing my ads to those people. I have a very good example for the same. So if you have seen Myntra, right? So if you see a simple, if you are searching for a shoe in Myntra, right, the time you come out of Myntra and open any other app, you might end up seeing the same shoe in a different application. So this is how retargeting works. So when I talk about convert and retarget, convert is a person saw the ad and get converted. Retarget is someone saw my ad, but the person didn't convert. So what next should I do? So I'll show my product to that person at multiple places so that he'll end up buying that product. So that is your convert and a retarget. The last one is scale with insight. When I talk about scale with insight, that means you learn from the data and grow bigger. That means whatever ads that I'll be running in the video, or whatever video ads that I'll be running, I need to check, understand that how the performance is, how those video ads are working. Are they giving me that kind of a result that I'm looking for? And if yes, well and good. If no, then I need to understand that on which particular area is the opportunity where I can work on. So these are a few things that comes under scale and insight. So you need to make sure keep looking at the data, understand how you can simply go ahead and learn things from that data. That okay, one day I'm getting good views, but another day I'm not getting views. So there is a possibility I should change the schedule of my ads. There's a possibility I should go ahead and add more audiences, or there's a possibility I can simply go ahead and add more budget to my ads. So that is how it works. So when I talk about scale with insights, it's moreover we talk about learn from the data and grow. Once I start learning from the data, I can simply go ahead and utilize that particular data and see that okay, what are the growth opportunities, and I can simply go ahead and work on those particular things. So this is how we talk about the growth playbook formula, framework. So that is something: capture attention, drive consideration, convert, retarget, and scale with insight. So guys, please make sure that we remember the 4 steps that going to help you to grow with Google Video Ads. Now, coming to the next slide. Great. This is one of my favorite slide that I have. So that is type of Google Video Ads. When I talk about type of Google Video Ads, that means There are multiple formats of video ads. If you have seen the time you go to YouTube or the time you go to any particular application, you see some ads, you see that you get an option to skip the ads in the beginning itself after 5 seconds. There are few ads that you need to see. There is no option that where you can simply go ahead and skip those ads. Then you see small ads like ad for 3 to 4 or 5 to 6 seconds. And at the same time, sometimes whenever you open the YouTube, you see a ad on the home page. So there are different formats of video art. So we're going to talk about major four formats that we use in day-to-day life, and these are the formats that help you drive the success. So the first one that we have is skippable in-stream ads. So when I talk about when I say skippable, that means uh, these ads we have an option to skip. Now let me explain more briefly that what is skippable ads are. Basically, these ads are something that's whenever you see a video on YouTube, these ads sometimes comes in the beginning of the video, sometimes in the mid of the video, and you get an option to skip the ads after 5 seconds, or you can see the entire ad. Now the catch over here is you only pay when a customer watch the ad for 30 seconds or click on the ad. If someone is viewing your ad for 5 seconds and just simply skipping it, right? So you will not be charged as an advertiser, but you will only be charged when someone see the entire ad of 30 seconds or someone clicked on the ad. So then you will be charged. So this is the first ad that we have. We call it skippable ads. Now, when I talk about the second one, that is non-skippable ads. Now, as we understand that skippable ads are basically the ads where we can simply go ahead and skip. Non-skippable ads comes into the picture where these ads we cannot skip. I believe we all have gone through those particular videos where I wanted to skip the ads, but I was not able to. And then we're saying that why we're not getting an option to skip it. The So these are your non-skippable ads. So now I believe whenever you're gonna see the YouTube, you'll be able to recognize that okay, this is the ad which is skippable and this is the ad which is non-skippable. So you'll be able to differentiate over there. So let's come to the topic. So when we talk about non-skippable ads, these are short ads basically from 15 second maximum. It goes to 15 second only, where where the viewer simply go ahead and watch, and they has to watch. They don't have any option to skip the ads. So 15-second ads where the customer has to watch the ad. Basically, when we talk about skippable ads, these are small ads, so they are very much effective when we talk about the brand awareness. If a particular business have a marketing objective of getting only the awareness, that's a new business, they're looking to generate more awareness for the business, they can simply go for non-skippable ads because these are short ads. At the same time, it helps advertiser to get more brand awareness. So this is how these non-skippable ad works. Now, after completing the non-skippable ads, let's jump to the bumper ads. Now, when I say bumper ads, yeah, the name itself says that bumper ads, it's a short ad, only of maximum it goes to 6 seconds. When I say 6 seconds, you can simply relate it with the jingles. Like it's a short, memorable, and great for brand recall. So these small ads are very much effective when a brand makes wants the brand recall. Basically, they want people to remember their brand. So we simply go ahead and show the small clips that okay, you whatever you're doing, you just see a small clip so that you will have that thing in your mind that okay, there is a particular brand in the market. When talk about bumper ads, a small ad that goes up to 6 seconds, and you can simply go ahead and use these ads as a brand recall, short, memorable, and with a great brand recall. That is your bumper ads. Now, moving to the last one that we have is discovery ads. Now, when I talk about discovery ads, as I told you before, that whenever you open your YouTube, right? So you see some ads running on the top, sometime running on the right hand side of your screen also. So these ads are called discovery ads, right? So these are show on YouTube search results or homepage. This is great when people. This is very great ads. These ads are very great when you are showing your ads to someone who is looking for similar services that you are providing. Uh, Let me say it in a very simple word. great when people are actively looking for something. If I'm looking, if I open the YouTube and I'm looking for something, I type that thing on the first and second position only, I start seeing an ad which automatically runs without any noise and everything. So that is your discovery ads. So when I talk about discovery ads, it really works great when showing these ads to the people who are actually looking to buy something or who are looking to get something. So discovery ads plays a very important role over there. There is one more ad I just remember. We don't use that much, but yeah, these ads are also important. We call them outstream ads. Now, when I talk about outstream ads, the first one, if you remember, we talked about skippable ads, that is in-stream ads. Basically, those ads are which are inside the YouTube. When I talk about outstream ads, so outstream ads are basically play on websites or the application, but not on YouTube. So basically, these outstream ads are the ads which are available on the applications, which are available on the websites, which are available on the mobile apps also, but you'll not be able to find the outstream ads on YouTube. So these ads are basically created and run on the different platform, but not the YouTube. So we call them outstream ads. So these are few types of the Google video ads that we have. Now, the most important part is as we understand that there are multiple or different kind of ad formats that we have in Google video ads. The most important part comes over here, that is choosing the right format depending upon the advertiser's goal. Whosoever the advertiser who wants to advertise the business, you need to understand that what actually he is looking for, and accordingly we simply go ahead and pitch in the ad that okay, simply go ahead and create a skippable ads or a non-skippable or a bumper or a discovery ads. Basically, we can bifurcate it under awareness. If any advertiser is looking to get awareness, if any advertiser is looking to get engagement, or if any advertiser is looking to get conversion. Now over here, conversion is something that advertiser want people to do after seeing the particular ad. So these are a few things how we can bifurcate. So the most important part after understanding the types of Google video ads is first you need to make sure when to use which particular format and for what particular purpose. Basically, understanding advertisers' marketing objective and showing them or telling them that which particular ad type or of ad format that they can use according to their goal, that is to generate awareness or to generate engagement or to generate more conversions. Great. So moving towards the next slide that we have, that is matching to the ad funnel. As I told you, this is my one of the favorite slide in this particular presentation. So now we need to understand that which of my ad format fits where, because we have a customer journey. Now, when I talk about customer journey, is like what happens is how a customer journey work. They start uh, understand about a particular product, they start getting awareness. After getting aware about a particular brand, customers start considering that particular brand, that okay, I believe that okay, this is a new brand in the market and there is a possibility that this brand might do this, that this product might help me out. So that is consideration, and at the end they simply go ahead and convert. So now I need to understand, or we need to understand that according to which particular funnel we simply go ahead and match the ads. So at the top, you can simply see that awareness, right? That is the biggest funnel that we have, or like biggest circle we have in the funnel, that is awareness at the top. So you can simply go ahead and use bumper ads or a short skippable ads to grab the attention. When I talk about grab the attention, basically your ad should be so picky that advertise whosoever sees those ads, they can simply go ahead and click it or watch the entire ad. So for awareness purpose, only for the awareness I'm talking about, if you're looking to generate more awareness, you can simply go and start using the bumper ads or a small skippable ads, because these are the ads that helps you to grab the attention of the customers to understand that okay, this particular brand is there in the market and we can simply go and consider about it. Now when I talk about consideration, that is in the middle. In the middle, you can see consideration. So we can simply go ahead and use a discovery ad, or again, we can use a skippable ads also, or a longer skippable ads to educate people who are interested in your product and services. So when I say consideration, so we can simply go ahead and create a discovery ad, or we can simply go ahead and create a long skippable ad so that advertisers, so the customers will be able to understand the importance of your brand value. So we're not going for the short ads for consideration, because now if I start understanding that okay, there is a possibility this new product might help me, I would like to know the values of that particular product, right? So when I want to know the values of that particular product, I don't think so that it will be able to tell the value in the 6-second video. That's a bumper ad. So when I talk about consideration, when I'm targeting people who are considering my product, what I'll do, I'll simply go ahead and create a discovery ad or a long skippable ads. This is something that I can do. This is how I can match my ads according to the funnel, that what customers are looking for and what I am giving them. Now, coming to the third one, that is conversions. Now, conversions is that's very important part of the video ads. Now, conversions is at the bottom. So we can simply go ahead and use the retargeting ads. Now, when I talk about retargeting ads, basically showing my ads to those people who visited my website, who saw my product, but didn't convert. So that is your conversion, retargeting ads. Now, when I talk about retargeting, it's very interesting when I talk about retargeting, because we have seen that how retargeting works. Targeting the same people who are targeting the same people who already been to my website, but they're not converting. Now, you might have seen these things. Like, let me give an example. Like, Mintra is one of the example. The biggest example for retargeting is your Swiggy and Zomato. If you have seen the messages that we get from uh, the Swiggy and Zomato, I'm telling you, I'm amazed with the strategies these people are using for their marketing. You get the video ads, you get small ads or retargeting ads from Swiggy and Zomato, and these ads are so creative. So yeah, when I talk about conversion, where I want people to be converted, I'll simply go ahead and target the people who've been to my website but then converted, because they already know my brand, they already know my brand value, but the thing is they're not converting. So I'll show my ad until unless they'll not convert. So this is how your conversion works on. If I'm looking to convert people from my ads, I'll simply go ahead and start creating using the ad format that is for retargeting ads. So that is your matching ads to the funnel. Now, I'll give you a very quick example. It's like meeting someone. Like, so it goes with a proper process. There's a proper process. So let's see, if I'm meeting someone, so the first thing that I gonna do is introduce myself. So what I gonna do is whatever the first thing that you gonna do, that you gonna introduce yourself to the person. Then you simply build the trust, and then you ask for the commitment. This is how the marketing adds to the funnel works. So you first introduce the product in the market, that this is the product. Now, slowly and gradually, you simply build the trust, showing the values of a particular product, showing that how this product is beneficial, comparing videos and everything, showing them, building the trust. Now, once the trust is built, then you can talk about the loyalty, or you can talk about the commitment. That okay, now the trust is built, now the consideration is done. Let's talk about conversion. So this is how this whole funnel works, starting with awareness, consideration, and conversion. Great. So let's move towards the next slide that we have. Great. Secret of video ads, or a great video ads, I would say. So when I talk about what are the secrets or how you can make your video ads great, so there are a few things so that we're going to talk about. So majorly we call it 4 golden rules. See, understand this thing. Creatives is the most important part. It's everything in the ads. The way you're creating the ads is everything. So you need to make sure that you're working hard on creating the ads. Now, when I say 4 golden rules, so yes, there are 4 golden rules. We call them 4 golden rules in this industry, that these are very important when we talk about creating video ads. Wait, now let's talk about the first one, that is hook in the first 5 seconds. Now, why I say first 5 seconds? Because that's when people decide they want to skip or they want to stay on your ads. So this is how the first rule works. You need to make sure that your first 5 seconds are effective. You need to make sure that your first 5 minutes gives you gives customers everything that what they're looking. You need to understand that the first 5 seconds make a sale or a break a sale. So you need to make sure that hook is in first 5 seconds. There should be a hook in the first 5 seconds. Now, when we talk about hook in first 5 seconds, you can simply start with, are you like, let's say I recently saw an ad starting with, are you tired with your phone's battery? So asking question so that someone will understand, okay, it's not a normal ad. Someone is asking question. Let me rethink. So according to our brain, it simply goes back and start thinking that, okay, yeah, even I have issue with my phone's battery. Let me see what this ad is all about. It's all about the relevancy. So what we need to do is we need to create the relevancy. So hook in 5 seconds means you need to make sure that the first 5 seconds should be effective, should be relatable. That is the hook in first 5 seconds. Now the second one is keep it short. When I talk about keep it short, to be honest, the data that we have received, the way we have, with the way we design the ads and everything, we have seen in past couple of years that short ads, like an ad from 15 to 30 second, works best. See, because even you understand the things are changing, generation is changing, a lot of things are changing. So attention spam is very tiny today. You get only 1 or 2 seconds to grab the attention. If you're not able to grab the attention, oh, you are gone. So when I talk about attention spam is tiny today, that's the same thing. We need to be very careful about the first 5 seconds so that we get the attention, people stays on the ads. So, and the second one is keep it short. So when I talk about keep it short, small ads, 15 to 30 second ads works really well. Instead of creating ads for 30, sorry, 1 minute or 2 minutes, go for short ads, because in short ads you can create multiple ad format at the same time. You can show different value in different ad formats. So that is your keep it short. And at the same time, as we discussed, attention spam is tiny to nowadays. It's very difficult to get the attention. So when attention spam is so tiny nowadays, so we need to make sure that we are keeping everything short and crisp so that advertiser understand and relate it with you. Once they start relating it with you, it'll get very easy for you guys. The third one, and this is most important one, tell a story. Now, when I talk about tell a story, I believe a lot of people think that, okay, now we need to tell a story and everything. No, when I say that tell a story, it's more of like you don't sell a product. We are not. You don't simply sell a product. You simply go ahead and sell a feeling or an emotion. Now, let me give you a quick example for the same. Like, don't if my business is related to coffee mugs, so I will not simply go and show the coffee mugs that these are the coffee mugs that we have. You can buy this coffee mug or no. What I'll do, I don't show a coffee mug. What I'm gonna show is warmth of sharing coffee with friends. So I got the intent. I show the ad like warmth of sharing coffee with friends. There are three people sitting. They're sharing a coffee with my brand's mug, and people will see it and they're like, yeah, we can relate to the same. We can do the same thing with a similar kind of marks. So I'm not only showing the mark, I'm showing the emotions out of that ad. I'm showing that how this ad can increase the interaction, how this ad can simply increase the emotional value or feelings. So when I say tell a story, it's not about just telling the story. It's all about we are not only selling the product, we're selling a feeling. So we need to make sure whenever we create the ads, it should be relatable. Customers can relate it to the ads quickly. That is the another part. Now, the last thing, and this is the most important part, because what happens is we see the ad and now we stuck that, okay, what should I do next? I don't know what, should I go to the website? Should I buy something? Should I sign up? I don't know that what is the next thing that I need to do. So the last and the most important part over here is add a clear call to action. Now, call to action totally depends on the advertiser who is advertising the ads, that what they are looking from the customers to whom they're showing the ads, what exactly they're looking for from them. So when we say add a clear call to action, that is the most important part. Reason being, Wait. So when I say add a clear call to action, that means you need to understand that advertisers, after seeing your video ads, they might, and sorry, customers might feel that what is the next thing that we need to do. So, like shop now, you can simply add after someone see your ad, you can simply add a clear call to action like shop now, sign up, learn more, visit website, because otherwise people won't know that what they need to do next, and they will end up like, okay, this is another video ad, I'll simply complete it, skip it, or finish the ad and then go to the next, complete my video. Once they have a clear call to action, they will understand that, okay, after seeing this video ad, these are the few things that I can do, and I can simply go ahead and do that. Now, before closing this slide, there is a very important thing that I want to tell you guys. Remember, storytelling is selling. So if you are good in storytelling, if you're good in relating to the customers, if you're very good in relating to their emotions, their feelings, you will get sales automatically. So there's a very simple word that we say, that storytelling is selling. So you need to make sure that try to build a story that how this particular product can relate with the customers. Wait, with that, let's move to the next slide. That, one second. That is your targeting. Now, when I talk about targeting, so you need to understand this thing. Targeting is, I would say, Google's entire power lies in targeting. Because when I say targeting, targeting is a very small word, but the meaning behind is whom I want to show my ads, where I want to show my ads, people with which interest I want to show my ads. So these all things comes under targeting. We can target people by age, gender, interest, location. Like if I want to show my ads to the people who are above 18 or the people who are above 35. Let's take an example. Let's say I have a business related to wheelchairs. So I would not like to show my ads to people who are below 18 year of age. I would like to show my ads to people who are above 30, to be honest, so that they can buy the wheelchairs for their parents or to anyone, right? So that is the first thing. When I talk about targeting, I can target people that, okay, where in which location I want to show my ads, because I don't want to show my ads to the entire world. There is a specific location that is my targeted location where I want to go and show my ads. So this is how the targeting works. You need to be very specific when you go for location, because the place where you can reach with your products, just target the people in that particular location. Nowadays, we know that we can target the entire globe. That's totally fine. But yes, targeting plays a very important role when we talk about video ads. Now, when I talk about interest, so interest is if someone have interest in any particular sports or any particular, we call it affinity audience, to be honest. So that is your habitual audience. So that is something we can use as a targeting part. Second one that we have is you can use custom intent. When I say custom intent, people or what people are searching, basically understanding that what customers are searching, and according to that, we can show our ads. Now, if someone is searching for best running shoes, right? If there's a customer who is searching for best running shoes, I can simply go ahead and show my sportswear ads to that particular customer. There is a possibility I might get a conversion from there. So that is your custom intent, where we simply understand that what customers are searching. So as I give an example for best running shoes, you can simply, when someone is searching for best running shoes, you can simply, your ads for sportswears can be shown to that particular customer, and there's a possibility the customer might end up getting converted. So that's the power of customer intent. Now, most important part, remarketing again. So when I talk about remarketing, the marketing is a big winner, I'm telling you. Why I'm telling you it's a big winner? Reason being, I'm showing my ads to the people who already visited my website. I'm showing my ads to the people who already are aware about my particular business. So it gets easy for me to convert those people instead of converting new people who don't even know about the product. So the people who are already aware about my product, if I simply go and target those people, it gets easy for me. It gets way too easier for me. So yeah, that is a remarketing. When I talk about remarketing, Show ads to people who are already visited your site but didn't buy. Now, those people already been to the website but didn't buy, so I'll simply go ahead and remind them that okay, something is missing or something is left. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll give you a very layman's example for this one. So when I talk about remarketing, it's like reminding your friend about the homework until it is unfinished, until they finish it. So that goes with remarketing. You will be able to relate it that when I talk about remarketing. So it's more of like showing my ads to people who saw my ad but didn't convert again and again, so that they'll end up and they end up converting. That is the remarketing. So these are the targeting options that we have in Google that you can use for targeting the customers that you need. Now, so basically understanding from targeting, what you can understand is, so you're not wasting your money showing your ads to the random people. We're not showing ads to everyone whosoever is seeing YouTube. No, we're gonna show our ads to the right people at right time so that we can get the conversion out of it. So this is how the targeting works. This is how that is the reason I told you that targeting is a big thing in Google. When I say in the Google ads, basically targeting is the real power when I talk about in Google video ads. So if you have done the right targeting, your ads will be visible to the right people, and there are possibilities that you may end up getting a lot of conversions. So this is how the targeting works. Now we talked about different kind of video ads. We talked about matching to the funnel. We talked about what are the secrets, how we can create, how we can make these ads creative, or what all things we can do, understanding that how we can do the targeting and everything. So we have done all these things. Now the next slide that we have is measurement. When I say measurement or measuring success, that plays a very important role, because even if I go and play a particular sports, I know that scoreboard is there. Now what scoreboard is doing, it gonna show me that where I'm standing right now. It gonna show me that okay, there are 10 more people in the ground and this is where you are standing. So measurement is very important to see, and to see the data and then grow accordingly. All right, so when I say measurement, so measurement is very important, as it tells you the ROI, that is the return on investment. I created the ad, I put my 1000% efforts in creating the ads. At the same time, I simply go ahead and put a lot of budget in creating the ad and everything. But how I gonna measure that if these things are working fine or not? That is where this measurement part comes in. So we say every campaign needs a scoreboard. So this is a scoreboard for us to understand that where my ads are performing, how my ads are performing, where I'm standing in the market. So basically, these all things comes under the measuring success, measuring that measuring the success. The first one that we have is view rate. When I talk about view rate, so view rate is very simple. When I talk about view rate, we simply say that did people watch your ad or skip it? Did they actually watch it, or they simply saw your ad and simply go ahead and skip it? That is your view rate. Basically, it gives you understanding that how many people are viewing your ad and how many people are just skipping it. That is something you can get it from view rate. Now, when I talk about the next one, that is cost per view, CPV, we say CPV, cost per view. How much you're paying for each person to watch your ads? How much, me being an advertiser, I'm advertising my product. So how much I am paying for every view that I'm getting? That is your CPV. The next one that we have is CTR. We call it click through rate. Did they take any action? Like, did they, after viewing your ad, were they able to do anything, or they just simply saw your ad and leave it? That's your CTR. And when I talk about conversion, so conversion is, did they finally buy or sign up according to the customers, according to the advertisers' marketing goal? What is the end product that happened? Were they able to buy something, or were they able to sign up? That is your conversion part. So this is how you can simply go ahead and measure the success in your Google video ads. Now, coming to the most important part, let's simply go ahead and with a small case study. So this is the particular business I was working before. This is a fitness application. So it's a real world example, guys. I have worked with a fitness app, and this is a small case study that I've added over here. The major challenge is that we were facing that people knew. the business, that okay, this business exists. People knew that there's an application which is there in the market. There's a particular fitness application which is there, but they were not signing up. They were seeing the ad, but no one was signing up. There was a very low sign-ups that we were getting. So, what we did, we simply go ahead and start running skippable ads to reach more people. And at the same time, we retargeted the viewers who are seeing my ads. So, retargeted the viewer with the small testimonials. And then we saw a change. Now, when I say change, because we didn't end up running one kind of ad, we started running two different ads. First one was skippable so that I can reach to different people, new users, and bigger audience. At the same time, I'm targeting the people who saw my ad again with the testimonials or a short ads. This is how, or this is the strategy that we applied. And if I say within a month, we grew by 35% of the signups, and the cost per view decreased by 28%. So this is how the video ads can make your life easy. 35% more signups in 1 month. That's a huge success. At the same time, I'm paying less for my views. That's another thing. So yes, what lesson do I get from it is it's not just about one app. It's all about the entire playbook that you do, that you focus on, that you work on, because it includes awareness, then the trust, then the conversions. So when I say playbook, that includes all these three things, that we are doing the awareness, we are building the trust, and at the end, we are talking about the conversions. So this is how it works. Or one ad will, there is a possibility if you have a very huge business, one ad will not work for you. So you need to come up with different strategies, and this is how you can do it. As we talked about in this slide, that matching ads to the funnel, this is how you can understand. If right now my marketing objective is to generate awareness, I can simply go for bumper and skippable ads. If my marketing objective is to generate consideration, I can simply go ahead and go for discover or long skippable ads. Or if it is conversions, I can simply go for retargeting. So these are a few things. So this is the case study, guys. Let's go for Q&A. Ayushi, can you hear me?
Yeah, of course, Jatin. Thank you so much for that valuable session. I would request you to stop presenting your slide, and then we have flooded with questions here, and so that we'll take them one by one. Okay,
All right.
so let's start. Let's go with the first question. It says, how can smaller businesses with limited budgets compete with large brands in the Google video space?
All right. See, that's a very nice question, that how they can simply go ahead with the big brands who are investing a lot in video ads. But I'll tell you one thing. See, it's the small ads, the bumper ads, and the skippable ads plays a very big role. You can run the campaign with a smaller budget, and you can see the results. So as we already know that digital marketing is a platform where no one can give you the surety, but yes, we have different strategies that we can use. So try to use the different strategy. Don't stick on one strategy. If first ad format is not working for you, try the second one. If second is not working, try both together. There is a possibility it might work, because over here no one can give you a surety. You just need to like hit and chase the things. So yes, for small businesses, I would recommend go for the small skippable ads, and with the bumper ads, it's gonna do the wonders. At the same time, you can go for the remarketing ads also.
All right, thank you. Let's take the another question. What's the best way to decide which video ad format fits each stage of the funnel?
All right. So for that, as we already discussed, that if we want to decide that which particular ad form or which particular ad format we need to run, we need to understand that what customers goal is. If customer is looking for awareness, like me being an advertiser, if I'm looking to generate awareness, I don't want people to consider my product right now, or to simply come to my website and buy things. I just want people to know about that this is the product which is there in the market. So I will simply go ahead and run my bumper ads or skippable ads. But now I am done doing awareness. Now the second thing that I want is people start. I want people or my customers to start considering my product. In that scenario, I can simply go for the discovery ads or the longer skippable ads. Now at the end, if I'm looking for more getting people converted, now I'm done with awareness. I'm done with conversion. Now I want people to get converted. get convert. So I can simply go for the retargeting ads. Now, the most important part over here is understanding that what the advertiser is looking for. Once you understand their marketing goal, you can simply go ahead and pitch them that what kind of ads they can simply go ahead and run. So it will become very easy to understand that which format they can go for.
All right. The another question is, how is performance measured for a YouTube video ad campaign?
The question is, how is the performance measure for YouTube video campaign, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Great. So as we discussed in the slides itself, that there are a few things that this is according to that we can simply go ahead and check the performance. First one is view rate. When I talk about view rate, so that is understanding that how many people are viewing my ads, right? Understanding that if they are actually viewing my ads or they're skipping it. That is the first thing. Checking the impressions, that how many people saw my ad, and then checking the clicks, that how many people click on it. Now the second one is cost per view, that how much I'm paying for every view. That is another thing I can simply go ahead and measure the success. Next one is CTR, that did they take any action after seeing that particular video. And the last one is conversions. We can talk about we can check that how many conversions we're getting. As being an advertiser, I can simply set a conversion tracking on my account and check that I'm looking for more signups. So I place a conversion tracking for the same. Now, if people are getting converted from my video ads and signing up, I can simply go ahead and measure that from there.
All right. So, in a youth, let's take that somebody has put up a YouTube video campaign. So, what's more important, to get impressions or to get clicks? Just if it's just an awareness video campaign, or it's not for a conversion or selling of a product. So, what's important, to get impressions or to get clicks?
See, if you only want people to see your ads, you're only looking to generate more awareness, right? So according to see, if you talk about normal search campaigns that we have in Google, right, that works with the clicks also. That if someone saw your ad and then they clicked it, but according to YouTube, the video ads, the it is measured differently. If someone see your ad for good 30 seconds or someone clicked on it, then it is counted as a view. So over here, the most important part is view. We're not only talking about impressions or clicks, but over here we talk more about views. That views are more important. That if someone is viewing your ad for 30 seconds, or if someone is simply clicking on your ads, so that is most important thing that we do in the YouTube ads.
All right. So, let's take the another question. It says, how important is video length in driving engagement and conversions, and what's the sweet spot?
See, uh, video lengths are important, but I would, as we discussed earlier also, so the videos which are from 15 to 30 seconds, they do wonder because these are very crisp videos. Advertisers actually don't wait to get the actual message because we get the message in first 5 to 6 or 7 seconds only. So video length plays a very important role. Instead of creating a video ad for a good 1 minute or 2 minutes, try to make it crisp, short video, so that you will be able to deliver that message in first 5 to 6 seconds. Because advertisers do get the option to skip your ads, right? But in this skippable ads format, they do get the option. What made them stay on the ad? What is something that is making them staying on the ad? What is making someone something that they're gonna click on the ad? Is your way of creating the ad, your message that you're delivering in first 5 to 6 seconds. So long, to be honest, the best or the best practices or strategies that we share with the advertisers, don't go for big ads, go for the shorter ads but with a brief message. Start with questioning so that generate the interest in customers mind.
Okay. Another question is, if you want to get views, the user is asking if they want to get views on their videos, how can they design their Google video ad?
See, if they're only looking to generate views, right? So the first thing that is most important thing is getting the awareness, letting people know that this particular product is there in the market. So running the bumper ads, running small skippable ads and bumper ads, so that it gonna help them. It's gonna help the advertiser to aware the people that okay, this particular product is there in the market. Now when I talk about getting views, so in that you can go for consideration, because when someone sees your ad, now you want them to understand that okay, this product is something that can exchange my product that I'm already using. So we can simply go add and structure my account, like I can add one bumper ad. At the same time, I can either a bumper or a non-skip, sorry, a small skippable ads, either any of these ads, and add one discovery ad. Because if I go to web, let's take my example. If I go to YouTube, I simply type something over there, like let's say I'm looking for running shoes, right? I type over there. Before going to any ad, I see a small ad which start running automatically without a particular sound, but I can see there is something moving. So my first attention wanna go over there. So this is how we can structure. We can start using bumper ads. At the same time, we can add the discovery ads also.
All right. Let's take another question. It says, how can I make my Google ad videos more engaging? Any AI tools you want to suggest?
See, there are many AI tools, but to be honest, I do prefer Gemini. So you can start using Gemini or you can start using ChatGPT. But yes, I'll tell you one thing. These things are really there to help you a lot, but at the same time, until unless there is no human touch, these things will not be fruitful. So you need to make sure that okay, you're using Gemini or using Chat GPT, any AI tool that you're using, but your inputs do matter, because this is how you put feelings in that particular ad. As we already talked about, that we are not selling products, we are selling emotions over here. When we talk about video ads, it's more of that if you touch someone's heart, that okay, this ad is something different. So in that scenario, you can use there are multiple AI tools that we have. Majorly, I use Gemini, but I don't completely rely on Gemini. I do take some feedbacks or some suggestions from there, but I do put my thoughts also that how I can make it better.
So, proper prompting, I would say, or proper giving of words, or proper what the advertiser wants to show. That is important, even if we use AI.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay, let's take another question. What storytelling techniques make a video ad resonate emotionally while still driving action?
I'm really sorry. Can you repeat it one more time?
Yeah. What storytelling techniques make a video ad resonate emotionally while still driving action?
See, when I talk about storytelling, so it's more of like creating a proper story that okay, this is the product, and this is how you can relate with that particular product. How this product will be, how this particular product gonna help you in your day-to-day life, or whenever you wanna use it. So making that particular environment that okay, this is how you can use the product. If I say in very simple words, showing the values of those products, that where you can use it. And storytelling is a very important thing when we talk about video ads, because we need to show the advertiser. We have a very small time frame, like we have a time frame of 15 to 30 seconds only. In that time frame, we need to tell them that okay, this is how my product gonna change your life, right? So adding the values, adding all the core values of that particular product, adding all the beneficial things about that product, that makes your storytelling very more effective.
All right. Another question is, with audience segmentation becoming more sophisticated, how can businesses ensure they're not over targeting or missing potential customers?
See, as I told you, targeting is a very big game. To be honest, it holds a real power. So, if you talk about any marketing ads, not about the video ads, but any ads that you're running, targeting is most important thing. It shows that from targeting we can choose that whom I want to show my ads and where I want to show my ads. So, see, you can simply go with multiple targeting methods. We have a lot of targeting methods right now, as Google Ads itself going to the AI base. So they do have multiple targeting methods. But yes, we do stick to few targeting methods. The first one is like age, gender, interest, demographics, we call them. Demographic is very important to show my ads to a particular set of people that I want to show my ads to, these age group or this gender or the people who have this particular interest. Location, another one. Now, custom intent is something very important, because from customer intent, we understand that what exactly customers are searching, and according to that, we can show our ads, right? The third one is there is one kind of audience segment, we call it lookalike segment. Basically, the people whom I want to target, right? I'm showing my ads to a similar kind of audience, so my audience size is increasing. So these are a few audience size that we can simply go ahead and use.
Okay. Let's take one more question. What are the most effective metrics to measure ROI for Google video ads beyond views and impressions?
Views on based on views and impressions. See, I would say
Beyond
the major, the
views and
most
impression. It says beyond views and
beyond views and
impressions.
impressions.
Yeah.
Got it. See, because of views and impression, the most important thing that you can measure on from your video ads is getting conversions. When I talk about getting conversions, that what I want my customers to do after seeing my ads is because if I'm running my video ads, it's not just to show a video to people. No, I want them to be converted, right? I want them to convert. So what is the next step that they are doing? How I'm guiding them to come to my website. I'm not simply telling them visit my website. I want them to sign up. So after my video ad ends up, the word there is a small thing that we say CTA, call to action. Adding a call to action to your videos simply, and not adding it at the end of the video, because sometimes people don't see the call to entire video. Add call to action twice in a particular video so that people can know that okay, after seeing this video, this is something that I can do. Once they get direction that okay, after viewing this video, I can go and simply click on this call to action. It'll do wonders. So yeah, so the same thing as I told you about the metrics, you can simply beyond views and beyond
Impressions.
impressions, you can simply go ahead and measure the conversions.
Okay. One more question. This is, since Google video ads extend beyond YouTube, how should businesses adapt their creative strategy for different platforms and devices?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Sure. Since Google video ads extend beyond YouTube, how should businesses adapt different creative strategy for different platforms and devices?
Well, thank you so much for that question. That is, I'll tell you, this is one of the most important question coming right now because YouTube ads are getting transformed. They are getting a lot of updates. So
Yeah.
there is a new campaign. We have a demand gen campaign. So whenever you create a video ad, sometime it takes you to demand gen campaign also. Now demand gen campaign shows your ads in discovery feed. If you go to Google, like if you use your phone and go to Google and type something over there, you see ads over there below the search engine, right? These are discovery ads. That these are basically demand gen ads. So you can opt in for demand gen ads also because they also comes under now they start coming under your YouTube ads itself. So these are the few other from different platforms. This is how they can simply go ahead and increase the uh, reach. At the same time, there is one more ad that we talked about, that is outstream ad. Now, when I talk about outstream ads are basically video ads which are not limited to YouTube. You will not see outstream ads on YouTube. You can see outstream ad on different websites. You can see outstream ads on different applications, but it will not be on YouTube. But on a different mobile application, the time we play games, we see multiple ads over there. So those kind of ads. So that is the upstream ads you can go for.
All right. Let's take this very last question. And it's a good question, I would say. How can YouTubers benefit from Google video ads?
See, as we know, major if I'll be very honest here. So when I talk about YouTubers, so the first thing that comes under the picture is if I start my YouTube channel, the first thing what I would require or what I want that I want people to know about me. I want the awareness, right? I want people that okay, there is someone who is putting this content on the website, and people simply go ahead and check that. So the first thing that they can do is adding bumper ads, right? After that, consideration. They start considering my content, whatever content that I have, because if I'm putting videos for a good 3 to 4 whatever the brand that I have, I'm putting the videos for the same. So this should start getting the customer should start considering my particular product or my particular app. So for that, I can simply go for our outbound ads, and at the same time we can simply go and run the non-skippable ads also for that, because non-skippable ads are the shorter ads for 15 to 30 seconds. We can go for the non-skippable ads. So this is how they can simply go initially starting with the awareness, then simply going to add more subscribers, because that is something we're going to add a call to action, subscribe at the end, so they can get more subscribers from there also.
So this call to action is placed somewhere in the Google video ads, right? That you have to
Right.
sell your product or you have to get subscription or something like that.
Exactly. The time you create the video ads, you get an option in the bottom itself that is call to action. So you can select what call to action you want to add after that particular
All right. So I would like to thank you, Jatin, for such an insightful and comprehensive session, I would say, on the Google Playbook, Winning with Google Video Ads. And we explored the true power of video, the formats, the funnels, as you said, the driving impact, strategies for building high performing campaigns, and the best practices that can help organizations, YouTubers, as he mentioned, achieve sustainable growth with Google Video Ads. I would also like to thank all of you for joining us all today. Your participation, engagement, your questions had made this session truly valuable. And on behalf of the whole team of Educationists, thank you once again, Jatin, for being with us today. We look forward to have more sessions with you in the future.
Great. Thank you so much, Ayushi.
Wishing you all a very wonderful evening. If you like our sessions, do subscribe to the page, to the channel of Education Nest. And Aisha Mishra, will be here again next week with a new topic and a new webinar for all of you. Till then, stay tuned to our channel, hit the like button, and get ready with the updates. Have a wonderful evening ahead. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jatin.